Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run again on first down. Cook.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs, up to the 20. You look at this Buffalo defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now Locke. And
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Lock. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and a yard. Block now to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. 7th play of this drive coming up. And a long way to go on 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Lock. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Left side, Cook. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays, so guess who benefits?
There he goes, right side, inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Bass on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw it is Locke. Oh, the slant connects with Devontae Adams. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 134 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Cook again.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
3rd and 3. Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
This to Jacobs on the toss right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Josh Jacobs scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Snowhawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Snowhawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Diggs in motion right. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Cook following the penalty. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. 30 yards. And the Snowhawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Setting up the screen, Harris. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 30 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, Locke. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Locke. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Locke. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jacobs going to try the middle.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Locke to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line.
Locke looking to change the play.
Throwing on 1st down. Locke. Pass incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Locke to throw on 2nd down.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 164 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Touchdown!
Davis, 48 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On second down, here's Locke. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Locke looking to change the play. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Once again, it's Jacobs. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd and 14. Block now to throw. Open man, that's Renfrow. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Fights through and now a crease. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Touchdown, Bills! Deontay Hardy from 4 yards out. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
On play action, lock. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Locke. Got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On first down, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. On second down, Cook. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Bass on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Locke looking to change the play.
At the 16-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun on third down, Locke flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Locke to throw for it on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down, Snowhawks.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Locke looks to throw it again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Locke. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Anchorage, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Appreciate y'all checking out the stream, man, and we'll be streaming something tonight. It's the weekend. Shit, fuck it. We're gonna play some Firewall. We're gonna play some No Man's Sky. VR. We're gonna get our VR on. Peace. Oh, thank y'all for tuning in as well. Every single one of y'all subscribers. Oh my goodness. Let's go to this Mexican music. Hold on. Jesus. Hey, man. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Peace. Hold on.